Leaks from the set of Avengers Doomsday seem to be plentiful these days, and well, we got one that's pretty important in relation to Sentry and how he's going to be used in Avengers Doomsday, because something on the set is hinting right at the fact that we know exactly where this is going and what they're aiming to do. So let's talk about the family aspect. So again, a fair warning that this is a spoiler and possibly a pretty big revelation in terms of how they're going to deal with some pretty big elements of the film. So if you saw the Thunderbolts, you obviously know that Sentry becomes Void. When he's the Void, he consumes you, or you willingly enter the Void, and well, you are tossed into some of your worst memories. And you are trapped in here reliving these moments unless you can break out. Well, we know that Sentry is a part of the cast of Avengers Doomsday, obviously, but we didn't know in what capacity. Well, brand new spoilers have hit the net due to, again, ongoing leaks, and among these leaks is blueprints for a house. Now, whether or not this is the same house that's been featured in some photos and leaks that was previously called the Iron Fist house and then the Luke Cage house, we don't know. But what's important is that the house's actual designation is important to what we're talking about, as it's literally called the Annie Reynolds house. Now, this is obviously his mom's home. So it's clearly looking like, at least in this round of shoots, again, if it changes when they go back for reshoots or they realize it doesn't work, which they've done plenty of times with the MCU, right now it looks like we're going back into Bob's past, into some sort of memory at his mom's house. Now, again, we don't have full context in regards to how they're going to do this, but the spoiler here is that the Void is going to factor into this, which brings up the whole, theory that Void is sort of going to be the MacGuffin in this that can maybe be used to stop Doctor Doom. And you can see how that's effective. Hey, Void, trap Doctor Doom. He's going to live through the worst time of his life, the loss of his mom, which sends him on this trek to become the Doctor Doom we know, to get magic, to become the ultimate, most ruthless person we know. So this, if you start connecting the dots, is a pretty big thing in the film. And it's going to be interesting to see if, due to these leaks, they try to pivot, because we know they've done that at least a handful of times. Not that it's mattered before, but still, a handful of times, this might just be something that they look at and go, well, that's a spoiler that hit that we don't want hitting, so it might be rejiggered, or maybe it stays. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.